that overstanding, the key overstanding of the physical structure, how the physical structure actually functions. You know, from the cell, you know, to the tissues, to the organ, to the whole aspect of it, you know. Royal Empire Design, give thanks. Money Forever, give thanks. Anyone else? Don Ross, beautiful book. Blessings Farai, 305 Lucky. Just bless your love, Ross Michael. Blessed love. Yeah, so the book itself goes into some fine details when it comes to the whole aspect of the cell, right? And what is a cell, what the cell is made up of. And it is very important to fully understand the fact that the herbal manual is not just a book whereby, okay, I want a herb for headache, what's that herb? I want a herb for toothache, what's that herb? No. It goes into the realms of teaching you about the physical structure. You know, so it goes from in the beginning, what's the biblical diet? You know, what is disease, you know? So it in the herbal manual, you know, so it's a black first pages. So in the herbal manual, you know, it just goes into that level of depth and that whole level of scientific integrity. So it's you. So when you look at even about the cell, right? So this is the picture you'd be seeing on the herbal manual of the cell, you know. So I don't know if our people on TV land could actually see it. Okay, you could see it. So it's like the cell, you know, you see, detail, the cell, right? So it goes into the cell, the parts of the cells, the functions of the parts of the cells, and even goes into the whole aspect. So there's a table that actually gives you all the different parts of the cells, the two biggest cells, you know. Basically you have the egg, you know, and the sperm. You know, it gives you that table where literally you could say, well, okay, all right, what's the nucleus, the function of the nucleus, the nuclear membrane, the rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, vesicles, mitochondria, cytoskeleton, centrioles, ribosomes. What are the functions of all these different aspects of the cells? And then you might perceive that it is, oh boy, that's a highly scientific, it's difficult. But the good thing about it is that the way that the herbal manual is actually written, right, the level of simplicity, it just allows you specifically, you know, just to be able to have that full understanding. And when you have beautiful diagrams like that, okay, for instance, that's the alveolus of the respiratory system. So you have, like, if you look at the respiratory system, look at how the alveoli are, gas exchange, how carbon dioxide is actually taken out of the respiratory system, and how oxygen is actually taken in. So it goes into a high level of detail, high level of science, whereby you as a man or as a woman, you have that opportunity to know how your physical structure actually functions. So we never, when we went to medical school, you know, the most intriguing thing about medical school was the fact that I was able to learn how the physical structure actually functions. So even from my very first lecture that I gave, yes, Prophet Sahu, give thanks. My very first, how's everything going at the Greens End, my Lord? Honorable Chef Sahu. Right, my very first lecture I actually gave, that lecture was specifically on the cell. That was my first lecture I gave when I was in probably 2005 in Barbuda, when I had just graduated from medical school. And it was like a PowerPoint lecture talking about the cells, talking about different aspects. You just speaking to people about the cell. And at that point in time, people, that was 2005. At that point in time, people could have thought, well, boy, it's science. But I began like that, and that is the path that I've been on from 2005, you know, almost 2 decades down the line. It's only missing about another 2 years or so for it to be like 2 decades that we have actually been doing that work. You know, so shalom, golden, shalom, shalom, give thanks. So it is a while now since we have been on that journey of educating people on the physical structure, the function of the physical structure, because it is not it is you are not able to understand disease, right? If it is that you don't understand what the normal is. So you need to understand what's normal to understand what is disease. So if you don't know what how you're supposed to be normally, how would you know how it is that if you are diseased? So if you don't know how the car is supposed to sound when it's working normally, how would you know if the car have a problem? Right? Right? So basically, at the end of the day, someone is saying that, okay, we'll have to look into that. Send us an email on your pre-order because everyone who got the pre-order, who did the pre-orders have gotten the pre-orders. But all the pre-orders were actually shipped from the United Kingdom. So for those of you, that's London in the UK, because the books were printed over there. So we just ship it right from there. And the rest of the people who have actually ordered are being shipped out of the United States, because just because our people pre-ordered, we ensure that they actually got their books, you know. So definitely we will look into that, Honorable. So just send us an email, info@montkailash. You got a tracking number? I got, okay, all right. So we'll have to look at it and see what happened. But definitely, so this here is a hardcover book, beautiful book, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. You know, I'm very proud of the work. And the thing about it is that even before you get to one herb, you'd have read over 67 pages. So there is up to 67 pages of information even before you actually get to a herb. You know, so it goes into fasting and praying, you know, and how you break the cycle of sickness and disease. And then you'll get to the whole catalog of herbs that will give you some beautiful pictures of the herbs. So every herb is like beautifully illustrated, and then you have your write-up on the herbs, how to use the herbs, what are the purposes of the herbs, the functions of the herbs, you know, and where the herbs are grown, how they look. So it allows you to be able to fully be able to identify these herbs there in the wild. You know, so a lot of us don't even know what a banana tree actually looks like, right? So this here is for instance, you know, a view of how the book is organized. So you could see, like, so you have a whole page that speaks of the banana, you know, Platana burro, you know, and then the red macambu or kokoi, you know. So you have a whole page of information, and then the picture is right here and nicely illustrated, so at least that you could actually be able to see it in the wild, because it makes no sense that, you know, you're reading about the herb and you have a small little picture or diagram. So our photographs are huge, and all these photographs are photographs I took myself, you know. So the herbs are very accurate, you know, and the write-ups on them are very accurate, and also the recommended uses of these herbs there, all of it are integrated right there within the herbal manual. So this is the first time I'm even actually speaking about it on television in St. Lucia. So it's not even really available in St. Lucia like that until probably like in the uprising, where you could pass by Liberty on Jeremy Street, you know, and get your copy. So our first batch, you know, is almost sold out. So the first print is almost sold out. So the majority of you now, no, we're not on Amazon. We don't sell anything at all on Amazon. We don't sell anything on Amazon. When we put our other herbal manual on Amazon, when Amazon actually sees your book start selling, what Amazon do, the Amazon try to put all type of tactics, right? What Amazon did was that it began to put barriers and make it difficult just to sell the book. And next thing you see, Amazon will be selling their own herbal book, you know, after seeing that your book is actually selling. So we don't sell on Amazon. We don't do no selling on Amazon at all. It's sold on our website, montkailashleslough.com. montkailashleslough.com. Definitely you could actually get it on our website, which is montkailashleslough.com. And that's montkailashleslough.com. If you need a copy of the herbal manual, that's exactly where you'd have to get that herbal manual. We don't sell on Amazon at all. We're not giving Amazon any of our money. You know, Amazon would want to take up to 30%, 20% of the price of your book, and then give you the scraps like they wrote it, you know, and you still have to deliver it and still have to do all type of stuff. We don't work with these how you call them, these mafia people, these pimps, you know, who pimp people's stuff and their ideas and steal them and do all type of thing. No, we don't work with Bezos and these fellas. We just ship our things by ourselves and we build up our own empire. Um, Ethiopian excellence, not just black, but Ethiopian excellence. So we sell our own products, we sell our own books. We don't put it on Amazon at all, at all, at all, at all. You know, we'll put it in the Congo instead, in the Congo basin. All right, so if it is that you want to order our book, or do you go to m1kailashslu.com, that's MOUNTKAILASHSLU.com, and definitely you could actually utilize that, you know, to order our book, the new herbal manual, The Matrix of Herbal Medicine. Basically, it gives you that opportunity to actually study, to uplift yourself, read about your physical structure. It is very important that you read about your physical structure. And what we are going to be doing, we are going to be opening up on our website, whereby we'll have by subscription, something that you'd have to pay for. You basically could join what you'd call a study group. We'll have a study group launched probably by Tuesday coming. We'll launch a study group on MOUNTKAILASHSLU.com. For a monthly subscription, probably about $20 or $40 a month, you know, you could have access to the priests, where we could probably once or twice a month we sit down in a classroom setting and just discuss aspects of the books and clarification of things on the herbal manual. So this is only something that probably we'll just do for the year of the 2023, whereby we just want to help you to be able to study the book properly, you know how to utilize the book, study the book properly, make the full use of the resources of the book, and also help you to be able to identify particular types of herbs, get direct information, and help you and assist you into particularly uplifting yourself as healers, because the healer is not just one person. The healer is I and I, you know. So as a physician, you know, heal thyself. You have to heal yourself first as an individual to be able to heal other people. So at the end of the day, when it comes to night, this specifically study group would be organized just to create that level of discussion, that discussion, not that type of communication. So what is, I'm seeing a question here. What can we use as a natural deodorant? Yeah, I think one person, firstly, clean your colon, man. You have to clean your colon, drink a laxative, clean your colon, try our Colax, you know, and let me just pin in the website so people could actually have a look at it. We have a product called the Colax and the blood detoxifier, right? So if it is that you want to deal with what you call a natural deodorant, right? Clean out your colon, clean out your blood, and then you could use, as the sister was saying, lime juice. Squeeze a lime juice in your hand and utilize it. And also, it is very important just to bathe properly, scrub underneath your arms. You know, use your rag, scrub underneath your arms properly. You know, ensure that you remove the dirt, right? And if you have hair underneath your arm, definitely just make sure you pass your fingers in your rag underneath your arms and basically scrub it properly to ensure that you remove all dirt and every debris, everything that's stuck within there, you know, so at least you ensure that you're fresh and clean. And you could bathe in the morning and you bathe in the evening, at least bathe twice a day. You know, some people don't bathe at all, whole day, you know, they don't bathe at all. Okay, all right, so let me see the questions that we have here. Blessed love, Honorable, I am of Sunshine. Honorable, I'm waiting to do a water fast while I shed my lining. What herbs should I take to maximum healing and rejuvenation? Well, you could use the red raspberry leaf. You could use the St. John's bush. You know, you could also use the Piper elder, which is the Cordoncillo negro. You know, and also you could utilize the Spanish needle. You know, all these herbs are good herbs that you could actually utilize when you are trying to actually cleanse. And if it's a water fast, you could add these herbs into the water as an infusion to actually help to cleanse out yourself. All right? Give thanks, Honorable. Okay, bam. See, is there any other question? I got the full meal package, but after it's done, what diet meals should I do? Well, it's important that you try your best to be on a plant-based diet, consume lots of water, do some exercising, keep your physical structure in form, you know, do lots of juices, lots of berries, you know, just make sure that you actually don't put in crap back into your physical structure, all right? Just make sure you keep on that wellness guideline. Don't just eat any kind of crap, all right? Many thanks, brother. Blessed love. All right, so definitely these are the things that we need to do, that the process. So after you cleanse out yourself, it's not like as if, okay, you're going to, you have a nice, and you clean your room, you mop your room, and then afterwards you come back into the room with muddy shoes. No, you want to put a mat outside of the door so you could wipe your feet before you actually enter, you know, and then when you enter into your room, you'll be very mindful of how you utilize that room. So same thing with the physical structure. The male package or the female package is designed to actually cleanse you out and build you up. So after that thorough cleanse, that start, it is important that you actually continue within the realms of just maintaining a high level of discipline and actually just eating, feasting properly, ensuring that you actually feasting things that are wholesome to your physical structure, not things that are destructive to your physical structure, right? So this evening, we're just focusing on the new herbal manual. I mean, it's green, so those of you in St. Lucia, because we have a green screen, you won't even be able to see. I can see like on the screen, it's like invisible, you know? So those of you here on Instagram and on YouTube, you could actually see. But you could hear in St. Lucia. I mean, definitely this here is right now available here in St. Lucia and also available on our website, KailashLeonce.com. We do ship internationally. What is the proper way to cleanse a 3-year-old child? I mean, definitely, if you're talking about cleansing, you could use a king of the forest. And you could use 3 leaves to about 3 cups of hot water, allowed to cool overnight, and allow them to drink that throughout the day, the morning hours, and you repeat that for 6 days, so at least they get that good cooling action, and then you give them a purge, a colon cleanse. That would be good. Honorable, what herbs can I use to shed and shrink an ovarian cyst? Definitely an ovarian cyst is a process. You know, you have to work on your emotional health. You know, you have to try your best to be happy, don't be depressed and anxious. You know, and then you could utilize herbs like your vervine, St. John's bush, cerasee bush, red raspberry. You do some poultices, you do some turmeric. You understand, and avoid what you call xenoestrogens, synthetic chemicals, dioxins, parabens, you know, placental extracts. You know, the majority of the things you get in your so-called beauty products. Try your best to actually be beautiful naturally, you know, and just be happy. Don't internalize stress and discomfort, right? So give thanks. It's 7:30 now. We are going to take an intercession on TV, and those of you on Instagram and on Facebook, if you have any questions, you could actually keep on typing it. When we come forward, we're going to open up the lines in St. Lucia on the national television, because it's a while that we've done a live. So if it is that you want to interact with us, definitely you are free to interact with us when we come forward on the television. You could actually give us a call, because we are indeed having a live program. Give thanks and blessed.
This is the year to be counting solutions reminded. We must not participate.
Non, moi c'est ma frère Emmanuel et aujourd'hui moi qui encourager dernier mon ancêtre participer et supporter population housing census là où plus en bas qui bien important comme nous sont à nous toutes participer. Laissez enumerators là, c'est mon qui a venir avec petit papier yo pour yo ça prend information ka venir avec ma deux questions ou peut quoi yo pas supposé mando. Moi ka font ça bien important. Question yo ka mando là c'est pas pour connaître affaire mais yo ka mando ces questions ça pour aider pays cette liste développer en dedans bonne façon pas juste cette liste tout seul mais ta commune koto ka wete ya. On nous mettre tête ensemble. On nous mettre cerveau nous ensemble et on nous répondre toutes les questions et ben conti bon smile les filles nous. On nous faire ça nous paye by powers là by community and by country. by Simplicity.
Look at
Storms and hurricanes bring power outages. Luselect technical crews start repairs the moment it is safe to do so. Our first priority is restoring power to essential public services and critical infrastructure circuits. Please be patient. Know that Luselect will be working day and night to restore electricity island-wide. Be smart, stay safe.
Yazalin Joseph, Tupil Simos from Tomazo local bread, Tomazo Denry. Okay, I have peanut simos, I have milk simos with flaxseed and chia seed. I have plain simos with flaxseed and chia seed. I have ginger simos. I have coconut simos and peanut punch with alcohol in it. What makes my simos extra this is like the love I put into it, yes, in making my simos to satisfy my customers. Like I have to put the right ingredients to make sure that when they taste it, they have to come back and buy it from me. Or they can find me at Tomazo, the local bread place at Tomazo Denry. My number is 520-4108.
Yes, give thanks. We are live again on the Food of Seven. Give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. As we said, we are going to just be taking questions. Remember this program here, we are just giving thanks and praise for this beautiful book, the New Herbal Manual, which has been given to us by the creator, who have used me as an instrument to be able to create this production. It is a book that is basically available on our website and in our stores in St. Lucia, KailashSlew.com. Hardcover, if you hit somebody on the head, you might, you won't put all the knowledge in the book in the head. It's better you read the book than to hit them on the head with the book, right? So read the book, use the book. Very effective, beautiful. If I just open up any of the pages, you'll just see the beauty of the book, So it is not just a book that just talks about, this here is the page on the chakras, all right? So it goes deep into the chakras aspect, so what are the different chakras, the foods to help to activate the chakras, how the chakras and the spine is actually linked up together. Then you have about enzymes, the digestion and the enzyme, the digestive system, enzymes, how enzymes function, lock and key mechanism. You have substrate, and then you have your product specifically, and also you have induced fit mechanism and lock and key mechanism of enzymatic function. So it is very important that we understand all these different aspects of how the physical structure actually function, and it enables us specifically to be able to take better care of ourselves. So for those of you in St. Lucia, the phone lines are open. The number is 451-9349, and that's 1758-451-9349 and 1758-453-1730. Of Sunshine. What do you think of supplements, organic greens in powder form, fulvic acid in liquid form, chlorella in powder form? I think that it's very important to just eat well, principally, and whatever it is that you are consuming as a supplement, make sure it is not an ultra processed supplement, meaning that you can recognize it's in a recognizable form, or has gone through a process whereby it actually denatures or destroy the whatever it is that you're supposed to be actually getting from that plant. If it is that you could trust the person that actually is giving it to you, you know what it is, go ahead. But your food definitely is your medicine. Empress Mystic Tafari, peace and blessings. With the St. John's bush, how many cups a day is recommended for normal female health? At least you could use 2 to 3 cups a day, specifically 7 days before your cycle. So before your cycle starts, I'd recommend that the St. John's bush, you don't drink it. It's not like an everyday herb that you actually drink, because it's an emmenagogue. It actually causes the womb to actually contract. So the St. John's bush, let me just look through the herbal manual, because you know, if it is that you have the herbal manual, you probably you could have been telling people about the St. John's bush instead of asking me. You know, you could have been a teacher on it, right? So because it's an emmenagogue, it actually helps to actually clean out the womb, right? It causes uterine contraction. What you have to do, you have to be very mindful that you don't take it if you are pregnant. It's not a herb that you utilize during pregnancy, right? It's a herb that we recommend that the St. John's bush is utilized, let's say, the 7 days or so before your cycle. So if it is that you're expecting to have your cycle in the coming strong, you start utilizing the St. John's bush the strong before, 7 days before. So what it does, it literally allows the preparation of the lining of the womb to begin to disintegrate. It allows the removal of the clot. What it does also, because of that shift in your level of estrogen, what happens is that it allows you to remain nice and calm during your menstrual cycle. So we don't say, well, you just drink the St. John's bush every day. I would say the 7 days before your flow, which would be day number 21. So when you reach day number 21, this is basically counting from the day that the first day of when you begin to bleed. So when you begin to hemorrhage, that means that when you begin to see when you see your period on that very first day, if you actually count 21 days from that day, on day 21, you begin to drink the St. John's bush until day 28, right? So what this would do, basically, it will actually assist you into helping to clean the womb, you know, help the uterus to actually contract, to prepare for that shedding of the inner lining of your womb as a woman. So it is not a herb that we would say drink it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. No. You don't drink the St. John's bush every day, every day, every day. You drink the St. John's bush, you know, within that cycle. So probably for every 28-day cycle, you would have drunk St. John's bush 21 cups through every 21-day cycle. And remember that herbs, how you utilize herbs is not like as if you use it today and you forget about it. No. Herbs, how you utilize herbs specifically, you have to, it's important that you develop a rhythm, eh? You develop it's a relationship that you have with the herbs. You know, it is not just that you're going to drink the herbs today and then you forget about it because you have people talking about St. John's bush. You know, it is important that you develop that type of commitment, that level of consistency. So you are using that herb over a prolonged period of time. So it is very important that you fully understand that. And when you pour hot water on the St. John's bush, the tea literally turns, the cup of tea is like red, like pinkish, all right? Just like, it's just like blood. So, according to the herbal manual, it says that it's an ophthalmic, meaning that it's very good for the eye, astringent, tonic, emmenagogue, you know, and it's very important as an antidepressant, right? It's also used as an eye wash. So you could see, this is an image of the St. John's bush right here on the herbal manual. I don't think you could see it clearly, those of you on Calabash television, but that's an image of the St. John's bush right on page 191 of the herbal manual, and it explains to you exactly how to utilize it. All right, money forever. Honorable, what will help itchy eye? The St. John's bush. As we said, the St. John's bush, make a tea from the St. John's bush and use it to actually wash the eye. Right? Very, very important. Mystical Merle. I need another one, please. These more detail and put those on my medical books purchase on to date. Of course, you could get the herbal manual and uplift yourself. Something good for fast heartbeats, what you call palpitations. You could use any iron-rich herb like vervine, stinging nettle. You could utilize also cayenne pepper powder. You could also utilize turmeric. You know, all these herbs there would be very good. Honorable, how much sea moss and bladderwrack should we consume? I'm doing better with taking my herbs before cold comes overstand. Well, I mean, what you do, you just, these are things that bladderwrack and sea moss are just two mineral-rich foods, and the bladderwrack even has more minerals than the sea moss, right? These are things that you could just use every single day, yeah, and just in different forms, in your stews, in your teas, in your salads, whatever way, your juices. It's not something that will actually cause you to get an overdose. All right. Money forever. All right. King Sipple, give thanks, honorable. Give thanks for the blessings. All right. Many of those plants here in St. Vincent, I just knew what they can do internally. All right, give thanks. Are there herbs to extend the luteal phase of the cycle? Well, the luteal phase of the cycle, why would you want to extend the luteal phase of your cycle? The corpus luteum, it's important that your phase is maintained as a balanced phase. So every phase have its particular purpose, and the luteal phase is characterized by an increase in progesterone levels. So this is what actually allows you to actually maintain pregnancy. So if it is that you want to extend that out of normal, I don't know why you would want to do that, but probably you could, if you have a specific need, you could actually let us know, and we could actually guide you into that specifically, right? But it's important just to have everything just balanced, all right? So if you have a question, definitely you could ask that question. Tonight we are just focusing on the new herbal manual. Those of you who have your copies, and as we say, we are going to be opening up a study group on our website where you could actually sign in and become a member, and we could sit down at least once a strong or so and ask questions that whatever strength that you need specifically will actually be able to assist you. Yes, we blessed. I'm Money Forever. Give thanks for asking about myself and my family. Oh, we are wonderful. We are indeed blessed, and we do give thanks for life. Honorable, how nutrients exist in sea moss? Because I have a brethren that use just that to go through the day due to being very busy in the US. I wouldn't advise you just to use sea moss. No. You have plenty of herbs that have plenty of other nutrients that you actually need, So be more balanced. You could use the sea moss, you could use your different herbal teas, you could use your different nuts, very important to actually be well-rounded. Sea moss alone, it won't cut it. Right? If you want to do a sea moss alone fast for a period of time, probably you could do that, but to say, well, you're going to be using sea moss alone because you're busy, no, you can't be too busy for yourself. Give thanks, priest. I just started drinking the St. John's Bush this week. Given that my cycle is less than 7 days, should be drinking it less than 7 days before and 7 days during again. Thanks. Now, you just take it 7 days before your cycle starts. You're not going to be taking it. It don't matter whether your cycle is 7 days or 5 days or 3 days or 2 days. Take it 7 days before your cycle starts. All right? And then now, during the cycle, utilize the red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry, stinging nettle, any herb that would help to boost up your iron. So as you shed the inner lining of your womb, and then your iron levels are depleted, you are actually putting that back in through consumption. All right, my sister, you should get the female package and organize yourself. As my bile, oh, give thanks, beloved. How is the eye doing? Blessed love. I pray everything is wonderful with the eye. All strength and protection, peace divine. I hope that's Brother Asma there. All right. Give thanks, Honorable. Right, so these things, they are very simple. Yep, he did say he was fasting, giving thanks. Okay, all right. If he's fasting, all right, that's okay. But it's not like your whole life all you're doing is just drinking sea moss, sea moss, sea moss. We don't believe in that. You know, sea moss is good, but sea moss is not all. You know, there are a wide range. There are millions of herbal species that actually come together to to give you all the things that you actually need. You know, and sea moss is as good as what it is actually grown in. All right. Nailed by Carib, blessed love, give thanks. King Simple, what is guinea hen weed good for, and can it mix with other herbs for other uses? King Simple, you need to get a herbal manual, brother. The new herbal manual, get that, and then you could probably, or if anyone has a herbal manual, you could actually probably get the guinea hen weed. I think it's on page. Let me see if I get that for you. So anyone with a herbal manual, please, read to the brother here about guinea hen weed, and that's why we'll organize the study group right on our website, and then we could have a study group whereby we will basically. Oh, Asma, you've been taking your prosperity every day. Oh, give thanks, my Lord. Blessed. I know that prosperity must be doing you very good, making you feel prosperous, honorable. I give thanks for the eye visit. I give thanks for the wonderful moment, that we actually spent together. I must say that it was a moment filled with love and affection, and it's always good to see young brethren that are actually well grounded within themselves, and just have that kind of interest towards righteousness, and that interest to actually just be doing good. So whatever that we could do as those who are elder, to the youth, we'll just do that with all love and all honesty and all truth. Whatever that we could do to actually help to assist this thing that to come into a reality, definitely. So keep on drinking your prosperity, my beloved, and don't forget the answer also. Just drink the prosperity every day, and you're going to see how it works. Definitely, it makes you more prosperous. All right. King Simple, give thanks. Heard it was good for erectile dysfunction in males when combined with zinc. Yeah. I mean, we have a whole. This is the page on the guinea hen weed. All right. So all this is right up on the guinea hen weed. There are plenty of very specific studies on the guinea hen weed. So that in itself, it's on page 148. Get your herbal manual and read about it, study about it, and if you just go to Pettivera Alicia online and you say scholarly articles, you're going to see lots and lots of university studies, all right, that have actually gone through on the whole aspect of guinea hen weed, or what they call anamu, and the importance of it. It is an aphrodisiac, of course. Tomorrow we'll be posting a video out of the herbal manual, as we're going to do a herbal day in the herbal manual, right? So you're going to hear a little about the guinea hen weed, okay? Bam. And you don't have to wait until you get erectile dysfunction to take care of yourself. You could just take care of yourself. Yes, Jamie. Yes, bro. Give thanks from Houston, Texas. Blessed love. Okay, love. I have the guinea hen weed too. Okay, give thanks. Blessings from the Holy Land. Give thanks, honorable. Shalom. This is a treasure. This is a treasure. Give thanks. Blessings from the Holy Land. Oh, I'll give thanks for the blessings received. Vitalia Vitalis. Blessings and love to the eye also. Godix Rising. I'd love to come to St. Lucia for an educational retreat study. I mean, yes, you are welcome. Just send us an email. Definitely, we will welcome you. Shalom, shalom. Give thanks. What can be used to clean the kidneys? Definitely, you could utilize the Spanish needle, which is one of the most potent Spanish needles, cedar leaf, stinging nettle. These 3 herbs there are good enough for cleansing out your kidneys. And as you said that, someone came underneath you by the name of coconut water, and fresh coconut water can clean the kidneys very good. The sugar baby and the herbal manual is different, my brother. Okay, very, very, very different. The sugar baby focus primarily on the just diabetes. The herbal manual is on full spectrum. All right. Give thanks. So it's 7:54. We are approaching the hour of 8 o'clock. You know, so those of you in St. Lucia want to give us a call, definitely the number is on the screen, 1-758-451-9349, 1-758-453-1730. Definitely, you know, Coconut Daughter Blessed Love. You could actually give us a link. As you know, it's a long time since we, yes, Lisa, right? Give thanks since we've had a live. So probably you might even be thinking it's a pre-recorded show that is actually playing, but we are live today, so definitely you could actually give us a call, as it's been a while. Ernesto Diaz, blessed love, respect, and bless. Any questions that you have, as we have a little time, you know, so we have time. If you're not going to be asking no whole heap of questions, just remember that, you know, the herbal manual is here, and those of you who don't have it, make sure you get your copy, you know, and just share the word around, you know, help us in our objective just to sell 100,000 copies of this, you know, so share the word around. When you get your copy, put it on your stories, tell your friends about it. Don't borrow it to anybody. Borrow from, don't lend it to anyone, you know. Make sure that you just keep yours and keep it safe, you know, and definitely if you want it signed, after you've placed your order, what you do, you just let us know. And so at least you could put a signature in it for you and put a nice little writing in it for you. All right? So just take care of your beautiful self. Make sure that you get your herbal manual and keep it safe. Study to prove yourself worthy of the Creator. Study, right? You got the vax. You regret it. It got you sick. Any way to remove it from your body, go on a 21-day program. Just do the do free. Are you a man or a woman? If you're a man, do free male packages. If you're a woman, do free of the female packages. That will help you immensely. Where is the herbal manual for sale in St. Lucia? Definitely, it's available at Livity on Jerome Street. Livity on Jerome Street. Leonce 1576. How you doing, Honorable? Priest, what is neuro health? Neuro health is just health of your nervous system, really. Okay? The nervous system, your neurons. When are you coming to New York, Priest? You should consider doing a pop-up shop here. Happy to help. When you organize it, okay, love. And probably you could do the pop-up shop. I don't do pop-up shops. I won't go and stand up in a corner in New York City and sell stuff. I won't do that. Nope. Probably you could do it, you know, but I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't come and stand up in a corner in New York and do that. Yeah, probably on a different kind of level, yes, but yeah, but we wouldn't do like a pop-up in New York and stand up in a corner selling stuff, no. Nope, you know. Yeah, this is just like to Blessed Love, is your website closed temporarily for maintenance? When will it be back? Our website is online, monkailashleu.com. Emma Santa, it's online. I don't, no, it's not closed temporarily, no. King Sipple, sorry, I meant to write what is good for neuro health. Oh, use some vervine, rosemary, ganja, all them things are good. All right. It's montkailashleu.com. Okay. MOUNTKAILASHSLU.com. It's not closed, Emma. Not at all. Okay? So those of you that who have been with us this evening, give thanks for the moment. You know, give thanks for the love. Give thanks for all the questions. I don't know if you have any more questions. If not, we have 2 minutes before 8. If not, then we're just gonna bring it down at the 8 o'clock hour. You know, if you have more questions, then we'll just go until 8:30. You know, I mean, those of you in St. Lucia specifically, I mean, if you have anything to say, definitely you could ask us a question. You could give us a call. Let us know how it is. If not, then we're just gonna come down on the hour. So give thanks for all those of you who have actually joined us this evening. I mean, it's been a wonderful session. You know, it's always lovely spending the moment with you. You know, it's always lovely knowing that, you know, that there are so many people interested in uplifting themselves and actually working towards probably just, you know, just living long and valuing their life. Okay, love 289, not a corner, not a street thing for these quality products. It would be in a store. I'll revisit this with you after doing some research. All right, okay, love. What you could do, you could just send me a DM, and then we could check about it. Okay, give thanks. Empress Mystical Fire, give thanks. Honorable, give thanks for knowledge, blessings, and fullness. Yeah. So of course, I mean, any vomiting an elderly person, ganja, you could give them some ganja. That'll help them a lot. Or you could give them some young guava leaf. They could actually chew on that. All right, that'll be very good to stop the vomiting. But the ganja is one of the most potent things. All right. Okay. Yes, so definitely we give thanks for all of you that were with us this evening. Give thanks for all the wonderful questions. Remember that the new herbal manual is here with you. It is hardcover, full of information, you know, available. Yes, it will be available on Rich Soul Food. Yes, Ras Akim is basically organizing himself to actually get his copies available. Yes, it will be available on Rich Soul Foods also. All right. So give thanks for everyone who have actually been with us this evening. Give thanks for all the wonderful questions. Give thanks for life. You know, as we know that the year is going into an end. You know, 2022 is actually ending. You know, so you know that it was the ending of 2019 that we had the COVID, you know, and now we are in that same space of time in 2022. So that is 2020, 19, 2021, 2020, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, right? And, you know, and right now, life is almost getting back to normal, you know, so now they find out that the vaccine, you know, doesn't stop the transferring of COVID and all these different aspects, you know, so it's also a kind of a way that the people who were forced to take the vaccine, who lost their job because of the vaccine. Imagine that now you're hearing that the vaccine did not really stop the transmission of the COVID. You got foolishness there, eh? And they fire people for not taking the vaccine, and then the vaccine doesn't work. Now you're telling people that the world is an evil place, eh? Evil set of people. What's good for low blood pressure? And bladder rock powder, all right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, Emma Santa, did you get through to the website? Let us know if you got through to the website, Emma. Safe journey home and blessings of the Empress and Empress Ethiopia and your beautiful children. Blessed love, give thanks. So give thanks for all those of you who have been with us this evening. Remember that as of next round, we are going to be forming a study group that is going to be based just for the study of the herbal manual. And we were looking at launching the new herbal course at the end of this year. But because of the timing and certain of the things we have happening, it might be launched. No what? No, you still didn't get through? Emma? Let me send me an email, Emma, and then I will basically be able to send me an email, or can someone on the YouTube chat just type in the website for Emma for me? I don't know why Emma is having a problem with that. She's not supposed to be having a problem. I was on the website just a while ago. Oh, now you did. Okay. Give thanks. Give thanks. All right, so give thanks for everyone that was with us this evening. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for love. Give thanks for strength. Definitely, as we hear again forward on the live, we are going to join you again upcoming Sunday live with Calabash Television. You know, and I know that normally we're supposed to go till 8:30. I hope Brother Randall don't feel upset with me at all. But, you know, our people are a bit, you know, flustered, and they're not responding here in St. Lucia. So we know we're not going to just sit down here and just be talking. And yes, we can, but we won't just be doing it like that. So we give thanks as we believe in sharing and caring. And sharing is caring, and caring is sharing. So you've shared plenty of information. Remember that the program was focused on the herbal manual this day. Those of you who don't have your copy, see how big it is, right? It's a huge book, right? Those of you who have not gotten your copy, ensure that you get your copy of the new herbal manual. You know, it is a study guide, something that will actually guide you into becoming a professor of your own wellness. You know, something that you could actually, a book you could take and you could study and you could understand exactly how it can be utilized to give you optimum wellness, all right, and not dependent upon people and supplements, all right, but just being able to follow the guidance of people, and eventually you becoming a guide yourself. You know, so it's not about a pre-Kailash job. Kailash is here and has begun the process, and it's for up to all of the INM, right, to build up on that knowledge, you know, and to share the knowledge, right, and to build up that community of love and that community of principle that we are able to share and enhance life of one person to the other just through simple knowledge by saying, oh, this is good, that is good, drink this, do this, don't do this more. So as simple as it is, it is very important that we understand that it is a unity, right? So we're looking forward for the study group, and the study group would actually look towards helping form that kind of a community of people who are empowered enough to empower other people. So the knowledge that we have could actually be transferred to, shared with, you know, and empower other people definitely to naturally eradicate diseases and become what we call herbal physicians, people that has the capacity, yeah, people that have the capacity to actually share the knowledge, share the information, share the teaching, share the healing to help the world become a better place. Do have a blessed evening of love and prosperity, peace divine. I love the INM. I do give thanks for you taking the time out on YouTube to spend this moment with us, and you on Instagram to spend this moment with us. And those of you right here in St. Lucia on Calabash Television, do give thanks so much for taking your time out and to sit down with us and to share this hour of your evening with us. You know, I know that it might look simple, but it is something that we do appreciate, love, that you could take out an hour of your 24-hour day and sit down with us, to commune with us, you know, to actually reason with us that we could become a better people, that we could work to continue on that ceaseless task of naturally eradicating diseases. Give thanks for life and the mighty love giver, Jah Rastafari. Blessed love.